Yo, so like so like let's follow the money, right? Because it makes it easier, right? So in January when this shit, in March when this shit hit, what's the first thing they did? The first thing the government and these white people and these corporations and these businesses, because all they care about is their money. All they care about is their fucking economy. That's it. And they're saying it on the commercials, they're saying it in the ads, they're letting you know we give a fuck about this money, right? So it's the first thing they did when this shit hit March. Turn off the NBA. That's the money. That's a lot of money. That's tickets. That's jerseys. That's $10 beers. That's a lot of money they turned off. They're protecting their money. It wasn't that they're looking out for us, motherfucker. And when I say us, I mean me and you, poor people. I'm a poor person. I make less than $10,000 a month. I don't know what y'all call that shit. I call that shit fucking poor. I'm poor, right? So now, what's the second thing they did? First thing they did was, yo, let's turn on sports. We make a lot of money with that. What's the second thing they did? Like March, April, like a couple of weeks into April. Yo, I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. Yo, let's turn off non-essential businesses. Once again, they're not looking out for us. They're protecting their money. All they give a fuck about is their economy and their money coming in and their big business. The government and big business is in cahoots. That's why every time it's a presidential thing, somebody's listen. We just had a new president, a dude get in. Once he gets in there, for real, somebody's gonna get some lump sum of money because they were backing him behind the scenes. But anyway, so like first thing they did was turn off sports. Boom. Then they turn off and they come around and say, let's turn off the economy, right? Businesses. Then they say, mind you, who they look out for first? Big business and corporation. Let's protect this. Then they go, oh man, human beings lost their jobs onto no fault of themselves, and it's a lot of people, and it's an inconvenience, and they don't really have a way to get money because we've shut stuff down because we're worried about protecting our money and our economy. Let's pay human beings, and that was the right thing to do. And then they paid them, and then it was, oh, we're paying them too much, and blah, 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 and we don't want this to be the way, and for y'all to live off of this, and blah, blah, blah. Now remember, oh, and they also cashed out businesses and corporations. Now I don't know how businesses and corporations that have been making, let's just say, 10, like the airplane industry, let's just say they make $10 million a month. So I don't know how they cash out the airplane industry that's making $10 million a month for 10 years. And all of a sudden this hits and they need money. Where's your money? Y'all not saving? Don't y'all see the bullshit? This dude owns hotels. Who also got cashed out when this shit hit? Hotel industry. So what did he do? He threw himself a couple of dollars. But here's the thing. Be honest with yourself. If you're in that position to make that kind of power play and pick up that kind of bag, aren't you going to say, yeah, the hotel industry suffered too, and let's cash them out? Fuck yeah. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you try to get a couple of extra dollars? That's the whole thing. Like, I'm not saying what he did was sneaky or nothing. Like, what a, that's a normal thing to do. Hey, I'm in this situation where I can get a couple of dollars off this play and make it legal. Fuck yeah. Let's write the hotels off too. Man, you gotta peep what they're doing, man. You gotta follow the money and don't listen to what the fuck they're telling you because they'll tell you anything because they know you naive and simple and you'll listen to that shit. And also, they know you wanna go back to the restaurant so bad. Oh my god, you love your little funky ass gym so bad. Oh my god. Your bar, your bar, you can't wait to go sit in your bar with your little dumb drinking buddies, and maybe it's another dude in there who has this fucking virus, and maybe he infects the whole fucking bar. But see, they know this. They have this to their advantage. They know you want to get back to your little simple way of life. Once again, you're talking to somebody. I never voted. I'm a high school dropout. I never have voted. I never will. I didn't go out to eat to restaurants and all this stuff before this stuff was open because I'm poor. I make less than $10,000 a month. I'm poor. I don't have money. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have a car. So it's kind of out of my way to go to a restaurant. And also, I can't afford to go to a restaurant. So all this shit that you're trying to get back to, this is shit I wasn't doing. As far as I'm concerned, I've been quarantined. This shit ain't new to me. Sitting in the fucking crib, not going nowhere. I've been doing this shit. This ain't new to me. But they hit y'all with a word quarantine. I'm like, oh, this is what they call quarantine? Okay. But I just really want y'all to understand the money. Like, just follow the trail of money. When it got to us, they cashed us out. I'm talking about regular human beings, poor people. And then that shit lasts, and then they made it damn near impossible to get the fucking money. Impossible to get the fucking money. I don't know how the government that has satellites in outer space can't build one website. I'm in Tallahassee, Florida. I don't know how y'all can't build one website in 6, 7 months. You can't look me in the face and tell me that. That's bullshit. I know you're doing this shit on purpose because I know you don't want to pay people. I know you want to make it hard to get the fucking money because you want people to go back to work, back to the fucking rat race. And here's the thing with this enhanced employee fucking benefit shit, they're not going to give out no more money. There's not going to be another enhanced shit. And like after this little unemployment shit, I don't even see them giving out more money for this fucking virus shit because too many people have lost their jobs because of it. You see what I'm saying? And they don't see no end in sight to the shit. They don't know when this shit is gonna end. And as long as they got shit open, it ain't gonna end. This is gonna be the new America. In 2 years, this shit is gonna look like a third world country. Nobody's gonna be here because they're gonna be dead. We're not gonna be able to leave this place because we're gonna be number one in the world with the fucking coronavirus. We're not gonna be able to leave this fucking country. Nobody's gonna be able to come here in 2 short fucking years. 2022. Remember, I've been told you this shit. You gotta see where this shit is going, bro. It's chestnut checkers. If you're not trying to stay a few steps ahead, you're always gonna be a few steps behind. It's just that simple. That's just how life works. You go to work, you clock in, you do your work. If you're smart, you're trying to do a little extra shit so you won't have that much more to do later on in the day. Or just you're trying to just stay ahead. That's life. That's a natural thought process. So they cash out the people, they wait, and now I don't see them cashing us out, bro. They're gonna say fuck y'all, and then with the rent shit, and like, look, they look how much they don't give a fuck with the light bill shit, with the rent shit. When the shit hit, it was like, oh, yo, here's EBT. Those are food stamps. Yo, here's you don't have to worry about paying the light bills. We'll give you a write off for that shit. That shit lasted for 3 months, bro. I got EBT for 3 months, and then they said I make too much money because of the unemployment shit. I thought you were trying to help people. I thought this shit was trying to help people because women and children are dying. And if we can't look to the government to help us, if we cannot look to the government to protect women and children, and that's white women and children, black women and children, Chinese, Spanish, this is all women and children. If we can't look to the fucking government to protect women and children, we don't need them, and they should be ousted, and they should be, all fingers should be pointed at that shit because it's wrong. You got to just be able to assess simple right from wrong and stop listening to their bullshit and want to be so eager to get back to your goddamn funky ass little bullshit restaurant and your little simple way of life, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. People are dying. And here's the thing, if it's one of your loved ones, your close loved ones, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, or God forbid your kid, that you lost because of this bullshit and decisions they making because of they want to keep the economy open, businesses open, you gotta kind of feel some kind of way, bro. Like, who do we go when the government? Who do we turn to when the government's not helping? Where's our real voice? Because right now we're losing. And listen, I haven't lost anyone to this fucking thing. Luckily, I know some people that have gotten it and they've recovered from it, but I haven't lost anyone to it. But here's the thing, every life lost to it bothers me just like it's someone I knew. And that's the difference between me and you. That's how much the shit bothers me. That's how much I care. That's how much I know the fucking shit is wrong. Because these are complete strangers, bro. But I know that a life lost is a life lost. It's not returning. And every child deserves a chance to become an adult. Every child deserves a chance at something that I've achieved. I got to become an adult and see what it's like to pay all the bills all you by yourself. That's the only thing. But being an adult, you pay all the fucking bills. That's it. And you get to do shit when you want to. That's only freedom that comes with it. Like, where do we go to? Because we need help. These people ain't making the right decisions. And the black fucking vice president bitch ain't gonna make the right decisions. And the new fucking king ain't gonna make the right decisions. Women and children dying. How much do you care? Subscribe. Share. New heroes.